I heard that. When they talk. I'm so sorry today for you single people. I really am. You know, I told my brother, my wife and I like to do this. Any other special in church, y'all do. I just like to do this. My wife and I do this for the couples, you know. Okay, we had someone that says, "How did I meet?" But she's sick. She was not able to come today, so we hope and praying that Margaret will get better. That was the one that was going to do "How did I meet?" So instead of that, we're going to go with the song. And I believe one of the praise dancers is going to sing for us too. So little Haley again is coming up. You ready, Haley? Come on, Haley. While they're getting the music together, I didn't. Just don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. I am going to, while she's standing here, give something away. Something away. How about that? We're going to keep this going. Let's give something away. Now, what I got here. Two things away. I'm going to ask someone to go to the refrigerator over there and bring those two cheesecakes, please. Somebody. Now I have one thing here that some of you may not necessarily do. Now, who celebrates Valentine's Day on the couple? All right. Now, who celebrates St. Patrick's Day? If you don't hold your hand. I just want to see who celebrates St. Patrick's Day. Oh, who celebrates Easter? Okay. All right, this shirt is for all three. Have an opportunity for another. So the one who wins that, and they hold to that ticket, so you have another ticket, is the one who has ticket number, the last three digits, 274. Who has 274? There we go. I was hoping that I have Ellie to help you, but that's okay. Okay, you ready? Okay. They said they're ready. So I'm going to just give one of them cheesecakes out. One said Biscoff. It almost was Biscoff. Biscoff. Okay. I'm going to give that one away. Come here, Ellie. Whoever wins, I want you to take it to. So the one, bring it to Daddy. Daddy needs a cheesecake. The one with 265. Get one of those. The one that says Biscoff. Yeah, yes. He said it was more. Come on, Odessa. I got this. I'm sorry, she's my sister. I can call her. Okay. All right. You ready? Okay, give me a start.
For your mercy never fails me.
got a dotted line. She's about, how old? 10. She's 10. We're going to make some out of a fine wife in 20 years. Maybe soon. Thank you. God bless you. This time, Pierre and Mark, would you and Pierre go get this time to, and you know, when we have these quiet interludes, music can be playing. We're going to, it's time now to give out something. As they come in, I'm going to ask all the men of couples to stand. A couple men, the married men. The married men. I'm going to ask them to give the flowers to the man. James, stand up. You didn't come in, you man.
Excuse me.
Thank you, young man.
You are.
Everybody's got one, but all the men that had flowers, I want you to turn around and give them to your wife. Request.
Okay, all of the ladies that are here that are married to a man.
Ellie, I want you again. Come here, Ellie. Come on, Ellie, quickly. And where's Zach? If you don't come, Queen come. Oh, right, come on, Zach. Y'all raise your hands so Zach can just shout. Go, just give it to one of them. All of that got their hands. Queen, you go that side.
Grandpa.
Keep going.
Raise your hand if you do not have one. Okay. Reading your name, right? Oh, okay. Okay, if you have one, you can send. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Okay. You are, who doesn't have one here? Who doesn't have one? All of the ladies have one? Nod your head, yeah. Okay. If you have one, raise it up high so I can see. Okay. We want you to give that to the man in your life.
worse, man. We worse than this. Trying to figure out my words.
What is it? Times what? Times millions. Trillions. Billions.
There's a young man in here that met a young lady when she was at camp. I met you at camp, so he's gonna come and do his presentation right now. And that happened a long time ago. He's coming. He's coming.
All right. So it is my turn. I know you from camp. So some of you may know, some of you may not know. Here in our church, we do what we call not summer camp, but youth camp. Youth camp up in Brooksville, Florida. We've been doing it for quite some time. I believe my father then went back in the 40s and 50s. Now youth camp. It's something we can go each year and whatnot. So I myself went to youth camp. This is way back in the 80s, 1980, 88, 89. When I was actually, I was 8 years old. So, back up in Brooksville. And so, the segment I know you from campus, back then when I was 8 years old, that was the first time I ever met my wife that I can remember. I can remember to this day, she had a pink hat and some big old bifocals. And that's what, that was the first time, she don't remember, but I remember. That was that interaction. And so, yeah, and so at that time, to the Church of God in Prophet camp, at the end of the week, they had what you call a church banquet. And so I asked her, and I was 8 years old, I didn't know nothing about nothing then, but I remember talking to her and asking her in the beginning of the week if we could go to the church banquet, and she actually said yes. But then kind of in the middle of the week, I don't know, something happened. I ended up getting dumped. So I can recall, like, I don't know what it was, whether it was another guy, or whether, I said it was another guy, but she said it wasn't. It was another guy at the time, and she ended up dumping me at the banquet, and then I started crying. I remember I was crying, and come Friday, because the banquet was on Friday, I ended up getting her back, so we ended up going to the banquet then, and that was, like I said, late 89, 90, during that time. She don't, but I remember it at that time. And so, and through the years, we continued. Now, she lived in Miami, and I stayed here in Tampa, so that was the only time that we really got to kind of see each other. We go to youth camp, maybe state convention, and then the General Assembly, but camp was like really the only time that we got to spend some time with each other. So that week, that we got in June every year, kind of going up through the years, so about 14, 15, we would kind of interact with each other. So that's what I originally, the first time I ever originally met Amber back at youth camp, and then from college, we kept in touch, and, and rekindled again at the state convention. Now we're married. So I can say, I know my wife almost over 30-some years, or whatnot, but, she said yes. I don't know why, but she said yes. And we're blessed. We have 6 beautiful children, and it's been a blessing. So, I know her from camp. I know her from the early 90s, late 80s. So, that's my boy. All right, we're going to give something else away real quick. We're going to give the other cheesecake away. I need to know. what it is. But when this 277 looks like 295. 295. 295 one. Oh. 295 quiet. I guess we honest in the church, so if you say it was, it was. Okay. Well, you can get it. We got it. Go ahead. Is a $25 gift card. One of the mayor's favorites in the I can't put it back. I can't put it back. But this is $294. Okay, we get one more way.
Hey, let's tell them how to do it.
I watch a lot of games.
Okay. One more. This is a gift card to God Prime for Boy Scout. Are we doing it? Oh, so. I'm sorry. That's what we doing. Great restaurant. And it goes to 290.
You can keep that ticket.
We trust. All right. We got two, but I'm going to save those for the last. The other ones are kind of the grand prizes. And look who came in, Joel. I'm going to get you, Joel. I'm going to get you. Look at old Joel coming in here. Joel, all right. I know you can, Eric, let people. Oh. Somebody met somebody from the piano. Good. But some people say, I saved you from this, saved you from that. I asked this person if she could say for me. This person told her he rescued her. So can you tell me about that?
We talked about it.
Yes, you are. I'll run with you. I'll make you. This is big Terry.
Most of you did not know me in high school. I had a couple of years that I was a little bit of a wild child. I had a lot of fun. And after when I got married, I rescued you from the life that you were heading towards. But I had already changed, but it's taking credit for where I am today.
Is that right, Green? And after 47 years, she's still rescued. That's all well and good. Come on, my sweetheart. She's not doing too much. So.
I know I can't read, but he is a good nurse, Dana. Dana just recently, not too long ago, had a procedure done, and she's doing very well. And her husband, Michael, is the one that helped us with the cold weather shelter, so can we give him her a hand?
Thank you. He's very sad he can't be here. He actually had a procedure done on Wednesday. He's not supposed to walk for a week, which is not easy for him. Anyway, it's truly wonderful to be here. There's so much love for God and love for each other and love for visitors, and you feel it the second you walk in the door. So thank you so much. On January 8th, as Mary said, I had a hip replacement. And so Nate and Mary asked me to share with y'all how my husband, Michael, nursed me through time. Anyone that knows Michael, those of you that have volunteered with him or know him in other ways, know that he loves to laugh, he loves to make other people laugh. And his playful attitude truly made me smile through a lot of pain. But it actually all began before January 8th. I was in a lot of pain with my hip. And I was doing, and really would have continued to do everything and anything I could do to make that pain go away. I saw a doctor, and the doctor said the only answer was a hip replacement, which meant surgery, which I did not want to do. And Michael researched it, and he showed me all of the success rates, and he did all this evaluation and study, and said, I really think you should do it. And without his encouragement and nudging, I truly wouldn't have done it. The day of the surgery, we arrived 3 hours, we were told to, and during that 3 hours, me laugh, the nurses laugh, patients laugh, and it really made that 3 hours go amazingly quickly. Then I got home, and there were so many seemingly easy tasks that I just couldn't do. I could not put on my pants, I could not put on my shoes, I could not pick up something, I dropped, I could not get up. Get in and out of bed, and Michael helped me through each of those tasks. He bought and cooked all of my meals, and we eat very differently. So just for him to go in the grocery store in the aisles that I go in was a challenge for him. But he also made my coffee every morning, and thankfully I did begin to feel better. But then at that point, I didn't think that I was healing fast enough. I was like, everybody else with hip surgery says that they're healing a lot faster. I'm not. So Michael actually tried to make me watch a YouTube video of what a hip replacement looks like. I couldn't do it. But he told me and reminded me of everything that my body had been through, and that's why I still haven't healed yet. And he assured me that I was doing very well. And he smiled and even clapped when I did my physical therapy, and I could start walking straight again, which I'd walked crooked for a long time after the procedure. His constant love, encouragement, and patience were really the additional medicine that I needed. I would have never asked for hip surgery, but it brought us closer and really allowed me to see another dimension of his beautiful life.
Everybody know Michael knows how to make you feel good. I bless you. I'm fortunate to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. But before they knew somebody, they met somebody before I knew that person that knows somebody that knows somebody. But he was a military guy. And that's somebody I now know can come in here and tell us about that military.
No.
Can you see why I know somebody who knew somebody?
Hello, I am the wife of his oldest son, Eric. Little history about us, we met in Virginia. I was raised in Virginia, huge military town, so surprise, I'm married to a military. So, one of the things I do want to say just about the military in general, a lot of people have a misconceived notion. I would say perseverance, dedication, and love is what it takes to get through. You spend a lot of time away. You have to be a single parent sometimes. So, those are the things that just, you always have to come back to the love. You always have to come back to the nurture. And when he comes home, or your family member comes home from the military, you have to make sure that they feel welcome and loved. Always know that they have a place at home. So I don't have a lot to say. I will say I'm happy you gave me 20 years. It's over. We have enough time to spend the rest of our lives together. So I just say, Dave, thank you so much for being there. Thanks for being with us as a family and your dedication and love to not only us as a family, but to this country to make it better.
Thank you, my daughter-in-law. They never called me Dad, she called me Nate, and that's fine. Sometimes people think, you're respectful of your elders, but calling me Nate makes me feel young. Even though I'm old, so that's fine. We're getting ready now for part of the service for, not in the fourth, not in the fifth. So just gotta get me, that's okay. But I knew them coming up. We would go to camp also. And that's just how I met them. I met the husband first. They would play basketball. And I was from the country. My dad didn't let us play sports hardly. So when I was out on the basketball court, they always would beat me. Him and art and all of those. They were good. But I met them through a camping ministry also. And I met his wife afterward, and she became almost like part of our family. We are glad that we know them as a couple they are. And I called him and asked him would he mind coming up, spending a few minutes of their time with us to do with us some having the Valentine's Day. And would he do, him and his wife. They do have a ministry down there. It's called TALL Ministries. And that means Tim and Linda Lightbone Ministries. What they do is couples, counsel couples, and all. They do seminars and couples retreats and all. So I asked them, I know this is a kind of a different setting for them. And generally, it's not just couples, but I believe that they can pull it off to do justice for us as couples and also for you that's in the congregation, something you may want to tune your ear to that might help you, if you're not married yet, finally help you if you are married to continue to thank God for that. So I am asking them, I asked them to spend 25 to 30 minutes or so with us on that. We're going on with the program. We're almost done. How about that? So Tim and Linda,